This is thermal physics ideal gases in 4 minutes. The term Avogadro's constant refers to the number of particles in 1 mole of any substance. Its value is 6.023 times 10 to the 23. The equation for the number of moles is mass over mR, where mR is the molar mass of the substance. The equation for the number of molecules in a gas is Avogadro's constant times the number of moles. Both of these equations aren't usually given in equation sheets, so they need to be memorized. Now, when you have a gas in a container, the gas particles exert a pressure onto the walls of the container. You can prove this by looking at one gas molecule hitting the wall of the container. When it hits the wall of the container elastically, we can say that the speed that it's returning at is the same as the speed that it hit the container wall at. Or in other words, minus v. So we can say the momentum of the particle before it hits is mv, and the momentum of the particle after it hits the wall as minus mv. This means the particle experiences a change in momentum, which means it exerts a force on the container, as change in momentum over time is equal to force. In this case, the change in momentum will be mv minus m minus v, and simplifying that, we can say that F is equal to 2mv over t. As we know pressure is equal to force over area, we can say that the pressure exerted on the force is 2mv over t over area. And this proves that gas particles in a container exert a pressure on it. There are 3 ideal gas laws which compare pressure, volume and temperature. The first is Boyles' law, and that relates pressure with volume while keeping temperature constant. The second is Charles' law, which relates volume with temperature and keeps pressure constant. And the third is the pressure law, which compares pressure and temperature while keeping volume constant. So Boyles' law states that pressure is inversely proportional to volume, meaning pressure times volume is constant. Charles' law states that volume is proportional to temperature, so volume over temperature is a constant. And the pressure law states that pressure is proportional to temperature, meaning pressure over temperature is constant. Each equation can be written in a different way. So Boyles' law can be written as P1V1 is equal to P2V2. Charles' law can be written as V1 over T1 is equal to V2 over T2. And the pressure law can be written as P1 over T1 is equal to P2 over T2. All 3 of these laws can be combined and written as PV over T is equal to a constant, or P1 V1 over T1 is equal to P2 V2 over T2. This constant can be rewritten as nR, where n is the number of moles and R is the ideal gas constant 8.31, to give us the equation PV is equal to nRT. You can also use the Boltzmann constant to explain this equation, where Boltzmann constant is known as the gas constant R per molecule of gas, so R over Avogadro's constant. We can rearrange this to make R is equal to KNA and sub that into the PV equals nRT equation to give us PV is equal to NKNAT. We already know that small n moles times Na, Avogadro's constant, is equal to number of molecules capital N. So we can simplify this all to give us PV is equal to capital NKT. The kinetic theory of gases is a model used to describe the behavior of atoms or molecules in an ideal gas. In this model, there are 5 assumptions that need to be memorized. Using this model, you can derive the equation PV is equal to a third nm c bar squared, where capital N is the number of molecules, m is the mass, and c bar squared is the mean square speed. So if you had 3 molecules traveling at 10 meters per second, 15 meters per second, and 13 meters per second, to find the mean square speed, you will square each one of them and divide the sum by the number of molecules, which is 3. This gives 164.7, and if you wanted to find the root mean square speed, you would just square root that answer. As the temperature of an ideal gas increases, the mean kinetic energy of all the particles in it also increase. So we can say kinetic energy is directly proportional to the absolute temperature of the ideal gas. You can prove this by using 2 of the ideal gas equations, PV equals nRT and PV is equal to a third nm c bar squared. You can start off by making them equal to each other as they're both equal to PV, and then you can split the fraction a third into 2 other fractions, 2/3 times a half, as that's both equal to a third. You know you want kinetic energy in this proof, so you want half mv squared in your equation, or half mc bar squared. So keep that all on the right hand side and move the 2/3 n to the left hand side, which gives you 3 over 2 nRT over capital N. We know already that capital N is equal to small n times Na, so we can rearrange that to make small n over capital N equal to 1 over Avogadro's constant. This means we can replace small n over capital N as 1 over Na in our derivation, and as we already know the Boltzmann constant is equal to R over Na, we can just call it K and group it together as constant to give us constant times temperature is equal to kinetic energy, which proves kinetic energy is directly proportional to temperature. This was obviously a very quick summary. For a longer, more detailed explanation of the topic, check out the link to the full lesson and subscribe to my channel.